to check to try and change isFlap to eventually be false after some time, we can increment isFlap gradually. So I could say, well, if isFlap is true, then, well, let's set a new variable to change. Why don't we call it flap time? Flap time. And this variable flap time, I'm going to say is going to add up equals flap time and 1. Now, of course, we've got to give flap time a starting number, so I'm just going to set flap time to 0 to start with. Okay. Now, outside of this if statement, but still in my flap, I could say, well, if flap time equals, let's say 20. So if flap time equals 20, then let's change isFlap to be false, so it no longer runs this part of the if statement. So isFlap equals false. And as well as changing isFlap to false, we'll also change flap time back to 0, ready for the next time we run it. And then we'll end that if. So let's go and test that out now. Probably an error, we'll find out though. Hit spacebar. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that 20 is an awfully big jump. So why don't we let flap time increment higher than 20? Let's make it go, I don't know, 3 times as much to 60. Let's try that again. Wow, we're getting pretty close to a game of Flappy Bird now. Yeah, that's pretty challenging already, which is pretty traditional. Not simple stuff that, but if you can get that right, that's fantastic. And what I'm going to show you next is an even more sophisticated way of doing it, so that our bird just doesn't just go up and then back down again. It actually has a flight path in that it will go up very quickly, gradually slow to its peak, and then gradually increase speed to its terminal velocity to get to its top speed to fall back down again.